Guest today, Averie Shaughnessy-Comfort is Executive Director of the Land Lighthouse in Erie, here to talk about Fall Fest at the Land Lighthouse. Hi,
yes.
Averie.
Hi, good to see you both again.
Nice to have you. Thanks for popping in today.
Of course.
Fall Fest. It's been so hot this week, but after this week, we're going to be knee-deep into fall stuff, I think.
I'm ready for it. We're ready for it at the Lighthouse, so I'm excited.
Yeah.
And last time you were here, we were talking about the Fall Fest. So how'd it go last year, and what are you planning for this year?
Yeah, it went great last year. We had in October last year. Weather was a little bit iffy, so we're hoping that the weather will be more in our favor this year. I'd be very happy with something in the 70s, 68 degrees. That'd be great.
Super.
But looking for some great weather to enjoy some, local crafts, local performers, local food.
Yeah. And we talked last time you were in about the Land Lighthouse and its history, why it was on land. Yes,
so the Land Lighthouse, the name is actually kind of a colloquialism. It is the old Presque Isle Light Station. It was the original Presque Isle Light. It was the first lighthouse on the Great Lakes on the American side. So very significant. It's the third one on that site. Over time, as they built the Presque Isle Lighthouse and the North Pier Light, they needed to differentiate the names a little bit, and colloquially, the locals started calling it the Land Lighthouse. So that's why we call it the Erie Land Lighthouse today.
And really, events like the Fall Fest are just to get people onto the grounds, right, and check it out and see all the history there.
Definitely. A lot of people will tell me that, they didn't even know there were 3 lighthouses in Erie, let alone the first lighthouse on the Great Lakes on the American side. So our goal is to get people to come and experience the Land Lighthouse. It just was repointed for the first time in about 20 years, so it's looking great. It's clean. It's in a beautiful location on the east side of Erie, the Lower East Side. You get a wonderful view of the bay. You can also see the North Pier Light, the Coast Guard Station, and the lake all in one fell swoop by climbing the Land Lighthouse Tower.
And you can climb how many steps there?
69 steps.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yes.
Very doable.
Very doable.
Yeah.
So back to Fall Fest, talk about some of those vendors and activities that are going to be happening once we get to September 14th.
Yeah, so September 14th, 12 p.m. to 5 p.m., there is no admission fee to enter. So we will have probably anywhere from 20 to 25 local crafters selling their wares on site. So we can have anything from, I think there's bookbinding this year. We'll also have some tarot card readings. We will have some woodcraft creations. And then we'll have performers. We have Dave Tamulonis is always a good performer for us. We're always looking for more, though, so if anybody's interested, you can always sign up, too. And then a couple of food trucks. So it'll be a nice time to just enjoy the fall weather, enjoy your local historic site, and maybe pick up a few gifts for some loved ones.
Yeah, and you said last year it was October, but this year you're more earlier September.
Yes, hoping for that good weather.
Yeah,
We typically have beautiful September, so fingers crossed that you get a nice one. Again, it's at the Erie Land Lighthouse, September 14th, noon until 5. Averie, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, nice to see you. When we come back here on First at 4, the Paralympics opened in Paris today. We'll take a look at what competitions are on the schedule for this week.